In Cubase is an acronym that's not explained very well, and at the German manual it's not explained. The feature is explained very well, but the acronym, okay, let's have a look what I'm talking about. I go to Cubase, File, Export, Audio Mixdown, and then I don't choose single, but I choose multiple. And then at the effects here, we've got 4 different options. We've got inserts and strip, disabled, dry, next group sense, KSP, and the last option, master group sense, KSPM. So what means KSP? It means complete signal path. And the last one, master groups sense, complete signal path, and master effects. Well, the order at the last one doesn't seem to be very logical because it's called master group sense. In my opinion, it would be better to call it groups sense master, because the master is the last one and not the first one. Okay, so I guess a lot of people know what this feature does, but for the people who doesn't know, I got an example. Here is a little piano. And I've added a little distortion at the insert, now without the distortion, and then I edit. Next is a delay. Here I use the Echo Boy by Soundtoys, and at first without the send, and then I activate it. And the last are my master effects. So they are deactivated here, and I choose the tape Mellify by Arturia, and then let's turn it a little bit louder with the FabFilter Pro L2 limiter. So you see, there are a lot of different effects going on. And when you want to send all the tracks to another guy who should do a mix of this, perhaps he doesn't know what kind of versions he wants to have. Perhaps he says, well, I don't know whether I want to have the dry signal here without all the insert effects. Perhaps the insert effects are well because they depend to the sound and then create the sound. I don't know whether I have all the insert effects like do. I don't know the settings, so perhaps I want to have all the settings. And the next can be, well, I want to have all the send effects and group effects. Let's say you created drums and all the different drum sounds are going to a drum bus and you got processing at the bus. And at last, perhaps the master effects are very important. So you can do this by hand, or we go to Export, Audio Mixdown. And now I go to Multiple. Then I choose the piano here, and at first I choose the option Inserts and Strip. So let's call this one Piano Inserts. And the naming scheme is name, so this one here. This is all correct. And now we go to the export queue, add. Next is dry. Let's name it dry here. This would be great for the naming scheme to have the effects here, but we don't have. So the next one, and now we say group sense KSP. Let's do this. No, KSP, complete signal path, and add, and at last, right. Let's check all the effects are turned on. Yes, and now I import all of them. and I've activated create audio tracks. So after exporting them, they are imported as an audio track, so I can check it. Let's export them. Well, one is missing. Is the last one missing? Oh yes, the last one. I didn't add it. So now let's go. And now we've got all the different versions. I put the first version dry here at the first one. And now we can listen, but what's very important that I deactivate all my master effects. So we just hear all the signals on their own and not the master effects, including to this one. I hope I could help you a little bit. When you like this video, please give me a thumb up. It would be very happy. When you get some more questions or suggestions, just leave a comment. And at the video above, you can see 13 tips about render and tips. See you the next time. Bye.